Live.
Hello, everybody. This is BubbaliciousGaming, and you're listening to Bubbalicious Talks. We're changing it up a little bit this week, and I'm here with my co-host, Crater2001, and we have another special edition. They're always special of Bubbalicious Gaming Talks, and we have two guests today. One is SamWarsstars, and the other one is NERO and MUFFIN. How this show's going to work, if you haven't joined us before, is that they are going to discuss their channels, and then we're just going to have a little bit of talk, and I'm going to ask them a couple questions that I know is on your guys' mind. So sit back, enjoy as we go on this show and we dive deep into fellow independent YouTubers. So first off, I'm going to turn it over to SamWarsstars. Buddy, tell us what's on your channel and what you got going on today.
Well, my name is SamWarsstars on the YouTubes. Most people call me Sam, generally, because it's my name and, you know, it's in my alias, so people just refer to me as Sam. And essentially on my channel, I do mainly full gameplay. For 2015, I do have some plans, like to do some stuff and that kind of thing. I'll mention that later, of course. And essentially, yeah, I do a lot of full game playthroughs of AAA titles. I occasionally do mixes for like a vlog or something. Playing game there, you know. But that's basically my channel. Yeah.
All right, thank you a little bit. I see you've been playing some Far Cry 4. I've been wanting to play Far Cry 4 so bad. How is that, by the way? What do you think of it?
Now? Far Cry 4. It's a great game. I'm a big fan of the Far Cry franchise. I played 3 on my channel. It was actually my second playthrough I ever did. So being able to play Far Cry, like knowing that something came out during the duration of my channel being around is actually really cool. So and I have it a lot. You know, it feels a lot like Far Cry 3. You know, it's a whole like new location like all the other ones are, and it's always been really fun. They're to record, you know, fantastic.
All right, well, thank you a little bit much. We'll get to the questions later for you. For now, I'm going to turn it over to NERO and MUFFIN. NERO and MUFFIN, take the show.
All right, hey, I'm NERO. This is Muffin. He's my co-host. I'm sure a lot of you were probably curious why I had a dog up here. That's why.
Yeah.
We do Let's Plays.
I was looking at that.
We do Let's Plays. I do a science segment, and I'm also starting a new series where I evaluate games based on their design and different attributes.
Oh, that's cool. So, like, what do you mean by attributes?
Well, originally I had one up about Legend of Zelda 1 and 2, and I talked about like what made the first game good, what made the second game not so good.
Yeah,
the difference.
Well, some people, you know, some people didn't like it because it was a side scroller.
Yeah, and it was a lot of like the design aspects behind it. You know, Legend of Zelda 1 was based off.
I love that banner.
Yeah, that was like 3 hours in MS Paint.
Yeah. 3 hours.
Why MS
not
Paint, dude? Give.
So Muffin here is your adorable Doge.
Yeah, I didn't have Paint.net, so I had to use MS Paint.
Such hero, such Muffin. Wow.
Yeah.
Your dog makes it 100 times better, though.
Dude, that makes me want to subscribe just seeing that dog.
He's actually getting his own webcam, starting with a lot of PC games now.
There you go.
You see, Minecraft or FTL, he'll have a webcam.
Animals and girls with low-cut tops will get you tons of views.
So true.
I'm hoping.
So true.
NERO and Muffin. So when I was about to ask you when the show started, like, who is Muffin, but you answered that question. It's your doggy.
Yep.
I tried to get my own personal dog in my videos, but he just wouldn't sit still, so I can't get him in my videos whatsoever. All right, I'm gonna start.
This.
So
I never even try.
Crater, you got anything you want to say, buddy? You're awfully quiet over there.
No, yeah, I was just showing off the videos, but yeah, basically, yeah, Nero, what made you want to incorporate your dog into your YouTube channel? I'm just curious.
It was a complete and utter accident. Originally, it was going to be me and my friend of mine named Alex. Well, he fell through, so I just started doing it with my dog out of just filling the space, and it just kind of stuck.
Like, I want to know, like, your thought process of, okay, my friend.
How does your friend feel?
I know.
I'm going to replace him with a dog.
How does your friend feel about that?
He was laughing about it. He subs, but he no longer watches my videos.
He gives
And
you
he's the person who went through and disliked every one of my Pixelmon videos just to spite me.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Get wrecked. Jesus.
So it was just for fun.
So is there a link the creator might have tweeted out?
Yeah, I already got that. Yeah, I got that.
Got tweeted. Yeah, I retweeted it and all that.
I got it.
SamWarsstars, I forgot to ask you, how many subscribers do you have? Oh, you don't know
I'm
off
up
the top of
to
your head?
374 currently.
374? That is,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah,
And
it changes like it goes from like the times it'll drop down, but like on like Thursday I got like 6 of them or 8 of them or something like that. And then I lost like a couple, and then I gained a couple more, and then it just kind of like goes like that. And then it's kind of all over the place, but it's yeah, I try to keep it in mind sometimes.
well, I want to keep you talking because I like hearing you talk. I like hearing your voice. So tell me, what got you
Yes.
into YouTube?
Well, originally my YouTube channel was actually a dual comp. I say this as I tweet out the link.
Professional we are.
Perfect timing. But I started my channel as a dual com with my cousin Jeff, and we started in late 2012. He was getting into high school during that time. I was 6th grade, and essentially he, was getting incredibly busy, so he'd be making videos. And like earlier next year, I just decided it would be best for him to, let him go do his own thing. He has like his own plans. He wants to make his own video game. He wants to do like his own art for stuff. He has his own plans and all that. But nowadays, I just have been doing my stuff. Originally we would do like the dual com videos together, but we couldn't get out any videos because it was so rare that it would happen.
Yeah.
Where he would be on, and it's like it's a matter of him being on, and like that's rare enough. But then him being able to actually like want to play something because he was always reluctant. All that. So yeah.
Got it.
All right. So NERO and Sweet Old Muffin. How'd you get into YouTube?
Well, I used to. Let me get him up here. There we go. I used to work at a TV studio for do intern work for a couple of years, and eventually I just got fired basically. Like they didn't need my services anymore, so they just let me go. So after that, I went to YouTube, and that's where we started becoming really common and doing things day to day.
That's probably the most simplest answer that we have gotten this entire series of shows.
Yeah.
I think that's the simplest show.
I mean, I had all this equipment and all this experience for like 4 years, so why not put it to some use?
Yeah, I'm currently in college for broadcast journalism, and I apply it to YouTube all the time. All those things that I've learned, trying to anyway.
Shows you a lot.
So, why YouTube? Why didn't you go to Daily Motion or something else?
I already had a YouTube account up, just because that's where I went to test some of our cameras for the studio.
Mm-hmm.
The better question is why not YouTube?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's a lot of video platforms. A lot of people don't realize that there is a lot of different video platforms out there. And recently, Maker has made it to where that you could partner with them if you have a Daily Motion channel. So Daily Motion's actually making a little bit of a come around. And
so now porn channels can get partnered.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. That's all.
Oh yeah, porn channels get partnered.
That's literally all.
So I wasn't the only one who thought that.
Dude, speaking of porn channels, since we brought that up, I actually got an internship offer to go work for Pornhub Radio, where I would be playing music, taking call-ins where people tell me their sex stories and
The fuck?
and it was
Strange enough, my friend actually got on a radio show like that, and he actually told a story as well about that to 14,000 people.
Wow.
He told a story about something, and then it all blood.
Dude, I tell you, if I did that on my radio station at Lenore Run, I'd get kicked out of the station quick, fast, in a hurry.
I mean, I don't know how explicit this show gets.
Yeah. I mean, there's a show. I mean, Howard Stern Radio was a thing there for a while, and it got pretty intense. But Star Sam, I'm just gonna call you Sam.
Wait. Before we go, I just want to say, so I wasn't crazy. Dailymotion is a porn website.
No.
you can
No, I mean,
upload
I know
whatever
it's
you
not.
want.
No, I mean, I know it's
I mean,
not.
you
I'm
can
just saying
put
the
it.
amount
Daily,
of stuff. Yeah, the amount of stuff I
there's
see in
soft
Daily
porn.
Motion.
There is soft porn on
All
Daily
this stuff I
Motion.
see in Daily
Very
Motion, like, what
soft.
the
Like
fuck?
you don't see this, you just see the bodies. You know what I'm saying? You don't
So I
really.
wasn't crazy. I wasn't crazy. That's
Well,
all
see,
it was.
It's
like
like how
what
Breaking Bad would do sex scenes.
well, like Bubblicious Gaming, we were gonna make a Bubblicious uncensored channel
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a couple videos of mine that I had to black, and I was gonna make a Daily Motion channel just for the uncensored bits that Daily Motion don't have, censorship. I mean, they do. You can't show, the
No.
naughty bits, but you can, show the chest.
There was
But
there was a part where when I was playing Far Cry 3 where there's this lady in there. I'm not sure if you guys have ever played.
I know what you're talking about.
She
The
gets
very
tits out.
end.
Yeah, in the very end where she gets her tits out, and I was gonna blur it out, but then I saw a bunch of people not blurring it out. I'm like, this has got to be safe. I'll just like age gate the video or something. There was also
You can't monetize age-gated videos. That's what
Yeah.
sucks.
yeah, and there's another game, South Park: The Stick of Truth. There's a
that's-
part in there where you have to do a battle when you're very small, and your parents are in the background and they're boning. So yeah, and at the very end, there's a great sequence where your dad crushes you with his balls, and it's the best thing ever. But at that point, I'm like, I can't show this, even though there was no shaft involved. There were definitely hairy balls.
Yeah,
and
it's like
I can't keep that on YouTube without age gating that.
now I've seen straight up soft porn on YouTube because it bypasses because no one catches it, and I have ran into it a couple times. And if you read the YouTube like laws thing, they say no nudity, but at the same time there's game nudity. Is game nudity considered the same as nudity? And it's a big mess, so I just try to avoid it completely. So I just blur everything. But yeah, I'm gonna move on just to keep us on track.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
It's my
no,
fault.
that's fine. But I do the same thing. I do it a lot worse. I'm just since now that I'm hosting, I'm trying to keep a. I usually like to just give Crater a hard time. But Sam, why did you choose Maker Studios out of the billion networks that are out there?
Well, I actually was applying to a bunch of networks at the time. I was like a high school kid getting into college, you know. I wasn't just applying for one network, I was applying for many. What actually happened was I was getting kind of discouraged because, a lot of people wouldn't accept me. Yaush wouldn't accept me, Machinima wouldn't accept me, and of course Machinima's like really shitty now, so I don't really care. But I even applied for Social Blade, which is like LinkedIn or something like that.
Yeah,
it's
I look at my Social Blade stats all the time.
Yeah, but essentially, I applied for Social Blade, and they turned me down. I actually applied for them, I think, 3 or 4 times, and they turned me down every time. They're like, don't meet the requirements. And I'm like, okay. And then I got a video message from somebody one day who was advertising Maker, and said, you should apply for this, and then you mentioned Social Blade in it. And I'm like, I literally applied for this network and didn't get accepted, so I don't know. And then he's like, no, just try this, just try something different. I'm like, how's different? Once again, to this day, I'm still kind of confused about that. I guess Maker has 2 different networks for that. Of course, they also have Polaris, which is different, but so I applied for it, and a day later on I got accepted. So no network would accept me, and then I applied to Maker finally, and they have a lot of cool things. I like their forums. I like a lot of the services they offer. Like the new Epoxy is pretty cool. How you can manage all your social networks in one. Fiverr looks like a cool service that I would be able to use. They incorporate Spreadshirt with their thing, which is also another really cool thing. Their forums where I met a lot of really cool people. So it was nice to see, I met a lot of really cool friends that I still talk to a lot. And this, of course, was a year ago. This was about a year and 6 months ago when I got accepted. But, still have my same friends that I met near the beginning. And I really have liked it since then. I signed a 2-year contract, and I'm really thinking that I'm into it.
That's good. It's good to hear. That's one of the more unique stories we've heard so far. Maker was the only one that I applied to. Crater, did you apply to any other ones? You never said if you did.
Actually, yeah. Funny story. I was gonna try to apply for TGN, at one point. At that point, I was doing a lot of game videos, like 3DS stuff, but
We were going to apply to, I think it was Freedom was the one we were going to apply to.
Yeah, that's another one. And that one's getting bigger. I know that it's bigger than Maker, but that one is definitely becoming a bigger one.
It won't be bigger than Maker for a while. Like I looked at Maker and I wanted to look at it. One day I just sat and looked at it. All the categories of stuff that they have, from gaming to fashion to music to women to just anything that you can think of, and it's gigantic. And they recently partnered with Disney. And that
so
tells you something.
Yeah,
there.
they got bought by Disney, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You know, my friends still love to make fun of it and say like, "Oh, I'm a Disney princess now. My best friend's a Disney princess." That's been a really big thing around the people that I talk to, is that they love to advertise themselves as Disney princesses now. And now whenever I watch a Disney movie, I can say, in a very, very, very loose and non-connected way, I was almost part of that.
Well, like, you know that, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I think my video just shut down. There it is. If you guys don't know this, Disney owns 80% of ESPN. Disney owns things like ESPN.
The hell?
Like, it's crazy.
Why do they want ESPN for?
They're getting all their eggs in different baskets. They're making all this money from different areas, but it's insane. So, Nero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us your lovely tale of how you joined Maker.
Well, one quick thing. I've noticed Sam, his audio keeps breaking.
Someone who noticed that.
All right, I wasn't sure because like my internet's shoddy.
Is it breaking?
Yeah, I was the only person that noticed that. Okay.
Yes, Sammy, you're cutting in and out, but we can understand you. I can understand you. I mean, for me, I can understand you.
That's weird. I mean, I know that I definitely need to get like a sound card. I've been using my onboard sound card with my motherboard. It really kind of sucks, but I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, like we can hear you. It's just at some points, it's like you break out. You know, like,
you go all R2D2 on us.
Yes, exactly.
Is this any better?
Yeah, it's fine now. It's just that it was just like
it said default for the microphone that was selected, but then I selected it to my actual microphone, so it might sound better.
All right, Nero, take it away, King.
Okay, what was the question? It's like Jeopardy.
Why did you join Maker Studios out of all the networks that are available?
They were the only ones that seemed really like high quality to me. You know, I'd seen ones like Machinima, I think that was, and I'd seen ones like Freedom, and out of like the ones that I'd seen, Maker was the only one that really stood out to me as, we want you to be here because we really care about what you do. That's it.
Well, they make you think they do.
Yeah.
Well, they don't.
Nice.
You know.
Just kidding. Don't join Maker.
Well, we'll think about it. I don't want to bash Maker right now.
I love Maker.
I love Maker. Maker's the best place in the world.
I love him.
But I'm pretty sure they're not like, man, Bubbaliciousgaming. I hope they keep doing what they're doing.
I don't think they have time to go around and just watch every YouTube video from everybody. That would be nice.
One thing that looks very professional about Maker is all the white. White makes it look so clean.
Yeah, more and more websites seem to be going for that. The whole Metro style.
The whole white and black.
That's why I liked when they changed from the RPM network to Maker Gen.
Yeah.
The blue was not working. I hated the blue.
The light blue was kind of hard for me too. I'll admit. You know, kind of looking at the white, because you know I really liked Maker Studios' logo and all that. So seeing them get like that same logo or similar or whatever it was,
perfect.
It was great. I was glad. You know.
Yeah, it's just I just hated the blue RPM network thing. It just did not sit well with me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is much better.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You know, it's funny, when we first joined Maker, I actually did not look at Maker for like a couple weeks. See, it's because Sam and NERO and MUFFIN don't do. BubbaliciousGaming is two guys, but the guy that I do it with, his computer is like going downhill every day. It's dying. It's ready to just like say, kill me now. So he can't really film.
He should make a video where he digs a grave
for his
computer.
laptop.
Yes, that would get like a
And just
million views.
put it
That
in.
will get millions.
He would get a lot of views for that. That's actually something I think
I'll
would
do
be
that if
watched.
he gets a new computer.
mean-
I would do that.
Definitely, because like there was a video where
The Wii
a
U.
guy shoots his daughter's laptop because
Oh
she
yeah, a
did
couple
something on
years ago.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a great video. That got like 30 million views or something like that.
But
I mean,
anyway,
they're
he's
both
in our
on.
videos. Like when he can run the game, like we filmed DayZ a couple days, like last night, and he was able to run it, but he can't film it, or else his computer just gets super hot, it melts. So he's my community guy now, community and artwork, and he's like, dude, we're gonna join Maker. I'm like, all right, do it. And then he's like, dude, you need to look at the site. You need to look at this site. And it wasn't until like third week of our membership I actually looked at it, and I'm like, this is nice. And have you used the new video manager yet?
No.
I'm telling you,
tried.
it might just be me, but I swear it uploads 10 times faster than going on YouTube. I swear it does. I swear it.
Really?
I swear it does.
I
But
might try it then.
yeah, I tried it with one of my videos that was about 15 minutes long, and it uploaded about, I'd say about 10 to 8 minutes quicker. So moving on to my last question before we go to the best bit of the show where we just talk about random things. Sam, what's the future of Sam's channel? What's the future?
For your channel.
Well, I did mention this earlier that I did have big plans for 2015. I want to actually, my mic cut out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or is it good now?
It's good now.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely need to get a sound card, like I said. But the years now, I've been doing the whole through thing, and I love it, and I want to continue doing it. But I definitely, in 2015, I want to start doing shows. Like I want to start doing weekly shows. I don't really want to go into specifics yet because nothing's really finalized.
Yeah, you don't want to give anything out either.
I definitely want to do some new shows. Yeah. I want to do some new shows. I would like to incorporate some review style thing. I do a review show on my channel where I review like play games after I do full playthroughs of them, and after that, you know, a lot of people like that, and if I do more like review style, then I think that will so I'm trying to incorporate new daily shows, but like weekly kind of shows. And I think people would really appreciate that, and I think that'd be better for me. But I would like to kind of start doing things like that, you know, just kind of mixing it up, trying some new things. You know, next year I'm going to PAX East, which is going to be great, so I'll be able to get some vlogs out of that.
Oh, you lucky dog!
I am.
You go to PAX.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. I went to my very first convention this year. Actually, I went to RTX.
Oh, you got to go to RTX, you douchebag! I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah.
See, I'm a Connor.
Travels a lot.
I'm a Connor.
What's that?
But see, considering the only thing on the East Coast is anime conventions and comic book conventions and horror conventions, that's all I go to is anime, horror, because there's no game conventions out here that I know of. Well, there's one in Florida, but I ain't going to go all the way to Florida. But it's like a 12-hour drive. Anyway, got anything else to add about the future of your channel?
Florida. So there's. Other than that, no. You know, I want to try mixing stuff up and all that. And it's pretty much it, really.
All right. So, Nero and Muffin.
Yes.
What is the future? What do we have in store as far as your content goes?
Well, we, aside from just the casual Let's Plays, we do a science segment where I apply science to games and all that. So I plan on doing some more of that once I can get around to it. It's a lengthy process.
Yeah.
But the new thing I'm doing that I really want to point out is the Nero Evaluates. I think I already mentioned that, didn't I?
Yeah, he talked about the evaluation.
Yeah. I actually have a new one coming out that I currently have some Maker Gen people from the copyright department taking a look at to make sure it doesn't have any problems with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's like
Actually, I want people to come check out my videos to make sure they don't get copyright. I get them
It's
all.
something I've been working on for about 3 months.
freaking content ID claims, you know, some
I have
game
not got
developer
a
thinks,
content.
oh, you know, we're not gonna make them content ID.
I
I
have
get
not
them
got a
all the
content
time, and it's
I
just
haven't
for
got one
music.
in so long.
Since
Well, that's the thing. You
I'm
turn off the game music.
I'm a partner.
Never ever leave the game music. Either you turn it way down or you turn it off. That's how you
That's
get
the
around
reason
that.
why I
That
joined the
atmospheric,
network
you
in
know?
the first place.
Like,
Yeah, I got
that's
my
what
first
the latest one.
ID on Star Fox. I
The
was like,
removing the song kind of thing is actually really cool though, because
It takes forever.
it doesn't
yeah.
remove your commentary. It does take forever, but it
It takes
removes that
so
content
long.
ID claim. But it doesn't remove my commentary ever. It always just removes the song, which I think is crazy how they can do that.
One thing I learned how to get around content IDs and leave the music is you make sure you talk over it the entire time and leave no silence.
yes.
That is a way to get around it.
I talk as much as I can all the
That's
time.
what I learned. Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
learned.
But considering as I'm playing games, I go into a try-hard mode. I can't always do that because I always enter try-hard mode and I don't pay attention. Anyway, Nero and Muffin, you got anything else to add about the future of your channel?
That's kind of it. We're just trying to get it steady and growing.
Hey, Crater, we haven't heard anything from you about the future of your channel. What do you got planned for the future of your channel?
That's true. Let's see. 2015.
Are you going to change your name to Crater 2015?
I don't even like to create 2001. The only reason why I picked this one is because some asshole took Crater and he doesn't even use it anymore. Because I still look to this day. The guy's been on for 3 years and he has the name. So I'm like, well, fuck me.
Have
I
you
had
like
to pick something.
contacted him and been like,
No. I didn't even bother. Because the Crater 2001 seems so broad. Because like I was not obviously YouTube wasn't around in 2001.
Sounds
Or
like
like-
a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Exactly.
Space
It's
Odyssey
like-
2001, Crater 2001.
2001. I kind of picked something because I was gonna pick Crater. I was like, okay, that didn't work. I was gonna pick 200. Work. It didn't work. And I picked 2000. It didn't work. I was like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna pick
jeez,
2001.
everybody's taking everything.
Just-
You know what
yeah.
wasn't taken?
Same.
Bubblicious Gaming.
Yes, you did.
My original name for my YouTube channel, I didn't mention this in my starting YouTube thing.
I think he froze.
Not talk about. But I actually changed the name to Sam Wars, but I reserved the SamWarsstars name so no one can get it. I also changed my link on my channel to like youtube.com/SamWarsstars. It works.
that
Back when they did that, I don't think they do that anymore, where that you change the link on your channel.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Nope.
I got it when it was available, because I can still do it.
So, Crater, future, go. 2015, what's it look like? Come on, buddy.
Terrible.
I know you got some Power Rangers stored in there somewhere.
Yeah, I do. I just don't know what to do with it yet.
What if the Warrior comes back?
Hmm.
Nah,
No.
he won't. He's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Let's see. For Nintendo, to suspect more Nintendo stuff, the Wii games.
Zelda
Universe
Wii
mode.
U.
Yes. Universe mode for 2K15. That's gonna be starting next year. Hopefully, I get that. If you guys know what Universe mode is, you probably don't.
Yeah, I know what Universe Mode
No,
is.
I
Which is the
WWE
thing
or really
they get.
follow it. I just know that a lot of people hate WWE nowadays because it's on PG and stuff.
It's not that I hate it. It's just I feel like they could do better because they have no competition.
yeah.
That's why.
What happened to WWE is like.
It was WWF and people loved it back then.
Well, here's the
And,
reason
like,
why. Here's the reason why. It's like nowadays when you watch WWE, how much of it's wrestling and how much of it's talking?
It's more talking than wrestling. for the most
Exactly.
part.
There is so much talking, and then when a wrestling match happens, freaking clothesline and pins them, and the commentators are like, "Oh my God, it's the quickest we ever seen! It's madness!" And then it's over. Show's over.
Yes. Well, I mean, I understand why they're doing it. Because back in the day when it was the Attitude Era, they actually had to do good because WCW was kicking their ass.
Yeah.
That's why they had to go the Attitude Era. But now, since there is no competition, TNA's not a competition, they can do whatever they want.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing.
Oh man. As far
But
as
yeah,
my
let's
future,
see.
as far as my future goes, we'll just have to see. I know that I'm getting a gaming desktop this Christmas. I hope. If I get the gaming desktop that I'm getting this Christmas, I could actually start filming AAA games instead of, not to bash indie games, but I don't have to do these indie games as much anymore. And my games will actually look good. If you go look at some of my videos, the quality is pretty bad.
That Mario game looks fun.
Uh-huh.
The Mario 64 one looks fine.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking like DayZ, for example. I have to turn the graphics
Mm.
all the way down, stuff like that. But I'll be able to play everything on the ultra beautiful. It looks like a mirror settings, and that's the only future that I can see. But
Well, the thing is, like, it's great. I remember when I built my PC, I was so excited. I put a bunch of stuff on Ultra, but then new graphics cards come out. Games start making their games mainly for those graphics cards. Oh, whoops. And that's all fantastic because, I have a 770, and now they're coming out with the 900 series. And, my graphics card's already, like, considered old. And I just built my PC this year, actually, like, a few months ago, back in July. And then what happened was
technology moves as fast. It does, but I mean, you can
does.
still do the graphical powers with it because not all the games are like, okay, new graphics card, this is what we're gonna make it for. It doesn't always happen like that,
Yes.
unless it's Dead Rising 3.
Yeah, Dead Rising.
Dead Rising 3 is probably the worst specs I've ever seen. Nero, you haven't said much. Tell us about your computer.
I know, yeah, it was quiet. That's what I was about to say.
They did fix Dead Rising 3, though. They did most definitely fix Dead Rising 3. I remember I actually pre-ordered Dead Rising 3 on PC, and I played it, and I was like so excited. And I got to a certain point, like I was running okay. I didn't play it on Xbox One, so I wouldn't know how the graphics would have looked. But then they fixed it, and I had like problems before. Like I would get up to a certain point, and then the game would crash. There were also other stupid things that they did, like they wouldn't let you have a 60 frame rate. Like they capped it at 30, which I didn't understand. I don't understand why games would do that. When in all reality, all you had to do was like go into the files for the game and just delete a file, and then it's uncapped, and then you can have your frame rate.
Well, the reason they cap
it,
supposedly, the reason they cap it is because they made the game around that frames per second, and if you go up to 60, you're going to have screen tearing. You're going to have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, they don't make the VSync for 60. That's the problem. Because the VSync is what fixes it.
And that's why I don't do PC gaming.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut your mouth.
Hey, respect the master race, you console peasant.
No, well, you can't call him a peasant because he's part of his own secret organization that's called Nintendo.
I love all consoles. I own a PS4 and I own an Xbox One. I love them both. They're fantastic. They're great consoles.
Yes.
What's your gaming rig? Because you've been too quiet. I'm going to force you to talk.
I was just about to say, Nero, you better start talking.
I've been looking at the emoticons in the little chat, and they're adorable. I couldn't help myself.
Oh yeah, people have been commenting. That's one thing. That's how I know this channel kind of improved. People are commenting.
People are commenting? Oh
yes,
my god!
Really?
I gotta look at this. Anyway,
where do you see the comments?
What's your gaming rig, Nero? Forcing you to talk.
Well, I'm not good with technical stuff, but I do have an Alienware desktop that I use.
Banging. I like that.
That was a pretty penny well spent.
I bet it was.
Oh yeah. But I also use
Alienware computers. They get really expensive.
Like most of my other stuff's just secondhand junk I found lying around, and it luckily
secondhand junk.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you. I tell you, dude, some of the primitive stuff that we filmed with has been awful. Freaking how me and Crater started, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the advancement.
So have you guys always known each other on YouTube?
No, me and Crater didn't meet till we joined Maker.
Yeah.
And, but it seems like we've known each other forever because we kind of got started almost the same way. Almost.
It's just that I've been like, even though I was a part of RPM Network at the time, I just wanted to do my own thing. It's like it's kind of like it's like kind of like I was like the outsider. Like I joined Maker just because I'm gonna get copyrighted, but I still want to do my own thing. Like just like don't be associated with anybody, just do my own thing. Eventually, I realized that's not a good idea, so I had to like.
Jesus, people are commenting. I didn't even notice that.
Look at all those emotes.
Yeah,
Look at all those emotes.
Like
good old Drago.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, so people are watching it, so I'm proud of this. It's only been 6 episodes in. It's actually
More people are watching, though. I mean,
more people.
But yeah, basically that's what I was saying. I just used to do things myself, and I realized I should get in touch with the people I actually network with. So I started this Create Tales of One Talks thing, and then those games was my first.
Yeah, we were the first people. We were the first guys. Me and Matt that usually ain't part of this. He's in the chat right now. Bullets up was 556. This is my partner. He's in the chat right now, and he's watching. Watching
Yeah,
it
and
there.
yes, that's been
Drago
my-
Draws TV. Shout out to him. He's my he's a really good friend of mine. I play a lot of CS:GO with him, and he does a lot of my art. Well, he does my art, and he does some great stuff. Like my
Oh, yeah,
profile
he-
picture that you see down there, he made that. I love his stuff. So
Yeah, he did ask me to do the art. I was still thinking about it. Because I do plan on changing it. 2015, I do plan on, by 2015, January, my
it's worth it.
actually have
It's
actual
worth it.
channel, right?
One thing that we've been doing, or that Matt's been doing, is I don't know if any of my subscribers have noticed it yet, but on our channel we change our banner ever so often now to say different things. Like I think that today it says, what does it say today? I'm gonna go look. I actually haven't been keeping track. It says Bubbalicious Gaming,
Daily.
where nitwits play with other nitwits. Like the other day it said where brains and brawn collide. He changes it every week. Nero, you're too quiet. When did you start gaming?
Ever since I was a kid. I can't help being quiet. I'm trying to watch this dog and keep out of trouble. I have like a
that dog.
Fritz Cocker or something.
Well, you know, it's just like I want to hear you a little bit more, man. It's a talk show. Let's go. Come on now.
I did a podcast
talking.
where there was always a quiet person. I mean, generally
uh,
there can be, but it's it is what it is.
Did I just sing a song with that?
Yes, sing for us.
Sing for us,
You
Nero.
future-
Sing.
Okay,
Sing.
give me a chance to find a really good song.
Have your
like,
dog be doing like some beats in the background.
Yeah, have him
Okay.
beatbox.
You know, I was thinking about that. No,
No.
you should, for your YouTube channel, you should have like a mini series, like the dog's just doing some stuff. That could
we
that
do.
could
It's
work
called
out.
videos. I just record him doing whatever he wants.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, did you not see that, Crater? Jeez, what kind of person are you to
Yeah.
host people and you don't even look at their content? No, I didn't either.
I-
I'm sorry.
But to be fair, it's actually the most viewed thing because I guess people like to look at the dog more than they like to
My-
look at me.
Dude, my
Fine.
vlogs get more views than the daggum gaming videos do. It's funny.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Game videos for smaller YouTubers, they don't get shit. Not because they're bad. It's just because people already seen the bigger YouTubers do it. That's why it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
that's the problem. That's why I don't rush with my game videos. Like once the game's out, like a month out, I'm not even gonna rush it. Like there's no point. Cause people already saw it, so I'm not gonna like quickly rush it and make
You're
it seem
lazy, be
horrible.
honest. Be honest, you're
It's
lazy.
not that I'm lazy. Like when 2K15 came out, I was trying to boost that out as quickly
Dude,
as
you
possible.
boosted that out quick, dude. You
Yeah,
had
it's like
that out like the next
12
night.
videos. Yes, like 12 videos in like one day. I tried to boost that thing out quickly, and I got enough views for it. It's just that over time, people already had it like 2 weeks before, so I said, screw it.
You know what I found insane? Gassy Mexican and CNNers and them have reached. Gassy Mexican reached his 300th episode of Prop Hunt. He's been playing Prop Hunt for
Wow.
300 episodes.
That's dedication.
I stopped watching it around like 100. I'm like, dang, he's on 300 now?
That's dedication, I'm telling you.
You gotta be kidding me.
How many different props can there be?
It's just different maps. That's all it is. It's different
Oh,
maps. We
That-
started doing Prop
Even
Hunt again.
so, you'll play all the maps eventually.
No, dude, they're
You'll
making
play all
maps
the maps
every day.
eventually.
They play on they
Oh,
make
really?
a map
Well-
every day, dude. I'm telling you, the Gary's Mod Workshop moves fast.
They played the same map like twice a couple times, have they?
Well, I mean, like you gotta understand, like they edit it down, like so, like 5 episodes is on the same map because, you know, it ain't an episode of map. I don't think anymore. Crater, I wish you were a PC gamer, so me and you could actually play something together.
I mean, I would be PC gamer, but it's just this desktop, I know it's not that powerful. I mean, it does have.
That I know Creator would definitely have to say is Final Fantasy VII being put on PS4.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy VII
That Creator
yeah.
had something to say about that on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7. Because in case you didn't know yet, they announced it today. They released Final Fantasy 7 on PS4.
I was very
Right.
disappointed. I was very trolled so hardcore on that. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, it's just whatever. It's not an HD remake, and that's funny because Honest Game Trails, I looked at that video like a couple weeks ago about Final Fantasy 7. They're like, yeah, they will never remake it. They won't. They will keep re-releasing it on PS3 or now to PS4 and just do Advent Children. There's all these other spin-offs, but they will never really do an HD remake of it. Never. It's like I don't know
The thing is,
why.
like, at this point, we can agree at this point that there's going to be a Final Fantasy VII remake until they make another next-gen console. Because
Yeah,
if
they're
they
gonna hold
have
on
this
to the long
game, What?
Yeah, no, I'm saying they're gonna hold out HD remake of Final Fantasy 7 for as long as they can for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I never played Final Fantasy 7 for my channel because I was like,
Oh,
what
I
if
thought
they
you
make
said
an
you never
HD
played it
remake?
ever. I was about to get like really up in you right there.
No,
to
you
say-
see, like when I played it when I was really young. I have it on Steam. I hadn't really played it on Steam, but I loved it back on the PS1. Yeah, I loved it. It wasn't my favorite Final Fantasy game, but I,
Mine is 6.
I
Freaking love 6.
Surprisingly, besides
yeah,
the
I was like, "Are you serious?" I even tweeted at them said, "Holy shit!" Because like that was just when I read the title. Like I actually just read the tweet. I didn't read the actual article.
yeah,
And
that's
then
all
like
saw
I
was
clicked on
just
the
logo.
and then I read it and I'm like, oh.
It's just a fucking port of it. No, because that's why everybody reacts. They saw the logo. They're like, "Oh, finally, HD remake." No.
I mean, I didn't delete the tweets or anything or feel bad because I knew everybody else had the exact same reaction. Square Enix has always like been like that, where they know exactly what we want, but they don't want to do it. You know, like
No,
I
they're
wanted
doing
to
it smart,
Deus
which I
Ex,
will
but
give
they
them.
made a mobile game that's awful. That's what I
Yeah.
get. Yeah.
No,
They're a
they're
bit
smart.
lazy
what
when it
There's
comes
no
to
Default. I heard
making
Bravely
games.
Default was actually decent.
Yeah,
The
Bravely
fall
Default
is
awesome.
decent. The fall was not decent. I hate
Bravely
it.
Default.
No, I,
Wait, I'm talking about the 3DS one.
Oh,
The
you're
one
talking
that-
about the 3DS one. Okay.
Yeah, the one that they released on 3DS, that was.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one
Yeah.
on mobile.
I also loved
Yeah, the mobile one I
theatrical
heard that was just horrible.
Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
the mobile
I
one
played
was
that
terrible.
a
Like,
lot on
Deus Ex Human Revolution's like my
I
favorite
don't
game of all
3DS.
time.
Yeah, to them.
And
Deus Ex, did they release on the Wii? Did they release it on the Wii U? I don't know.
Deus Ex, I don't think they did, but Deus Ex
No.
Human Revolution's like my third favorite game of all time. I absolutely love Deus Ex Human Revolution. I don't like the director's cut because they add like these cutscenes that really don't make any sense whatsoever. I'm like, well, why'd they add that? Deus Ex. I don't think.
Revolution.
It's like when George Lucas re-released Star Wars. I think it was A New Hope on Blu-ray. When R2D2 gets stuck, they added more rocks. It was the scene where he like stuck in. There's only like 2 rocks that are stopping him from moving forward. So then they put like more rocks around him to make sure he looked like. It looks so stupid. I can find a picture of it. I don't know if I could pull it up.
Did someone drop?
Huh? Yeah,
There.
Bubbles accidentally left by mistake.
Okay.
I could screen share really quick.
Wait, you okay, Bubbles game?
I typed something in the URL and I didn't do it in a different window.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm gonna share my
yeah.
screen temporarily, but here was the difference right here.
In the top one, he could definitely get that out.
Wait,
Like-
that's what it is. Wait, what is
But
that?
the thing is, there's rocks like right here that you can't really like, I don't think you get through that. But they want to make sure in this one, oh, man, we better make sure that he doesn't. Oh, man.
Huh. Yeah, speaking of that, yeah, how does everybody feel about the new Star Wars?
Okay, time to get my
Honestly,
soapbox
like-
out for a minute.
The biggest thing was exactly what I.
Shut up,
expected.
Sam.
The biggest.
The host is talking.
Exactly what I expected.
The host is talking. You shut your mouth. I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
I'm
He's
kidding.
kidding.
I'm being funny, but I'm being funny. You can say whatever
Of course.
you want. I don't really care. But my thing is, the original trilogy. I'm one of those people that the original trilogy is the best and will always be the best, and there'll be nothing
You mean
better.
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and what's it called? Empire Strikes Back. What was the last one? Return of the Jedi.
There you go. Okay, I was waiting for it. But yeah,
Greatest movies. Yes, I agree.
but like, I saw the new trailer and I can't judge it because they didn't show a whole lot of it. There was not much to judge. Like, I'm like, I can't judge this on this short trailer that showed nothing but a girl riding an ice cream pop and an R2 on a ball. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, the
And
new
the Stormtrooper.
the X-wings. What?
And Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, the Stormtrooper. Think about it. Okay, listen. Han Solo dressed up as a stormtrooper, and so did Luke, because they were undercover. Who's to say that that black guy isn't an undercover guy wearing the stormtrooper outfit? What if he's undercover? You know, he got kicked out of the plane because he was escaping. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. Could be right.
I feel like I'm condemning myself to network suicide here. I've never actually seen Star Wars.
You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that have.
I know. Yeah, people say they actually saw Star Wars and pretend like they did. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's an acquired taste. Like, I don't get mad at people who's never seen it because it's an acquired taste.
I've never watched like Lord of the Rings, any of that stuff.
Okay, now I'm starting to judge
Yeah,
you.
I'm about to say Lord of the Rings. I got the freaking Return of the.
Dude, I got them all on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I got.
What if you haven't
Return of
seen
the King
Star
of-
Wars, but never seen Lord of the Rings?
How do you not see Lord? Even I saw Lord of the Rings.
How have you not seen? If you watched Star Wars but not Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, that's a problem. I can understand Star Wars, not Lord of the
No,
Rings.
I've seen both. I've seen both.
Oh.
Like, I watched the Lord of the Rings movies a long time ago, though.
Yeah, I just can't.
I watched them all in a row one time, which was a mistake.
The Hobbit, they got the Hobbit. I can't watch the Hobbit. It's just like now that's a hit. Here's what I wonder what they're gonna do after they finish the Hobbit. Because there's one more series after that.
Yeah, there is the
one before the Hobbit. Yeah, I just find that funny. They did Lord of the Rings, which is the last one. Now they're doing the Hobbit, which is one before
well, the
that.
one before the Hobbit. The one before the Hobbit, that series of books, was nothing but like a book of myths and stuff, though.
I'm curious if they're gonna do that.
Like, if they make a movie of that, they're gonna have to use a lot of liberty, a lot of artistic liberty, because all it is a book of myth. It's like a Bible.
They had those unfinished tales.
No, it's just a book of myths. It's like
the unfinished tales.
It's not really unfinished, but I mean.
No, cause I don't know nothing about the book. It's just that
I got it over here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it in my bookshelf.
Yeah, all I know is that the Lord of the Rings was the last one in the book series, and then before that was the Hobbit, and then there was one more before that one. It's just I just love how they're going backwards instead they should have did it forward.
I don't know where it is. I got too big of a bookshelf. Crater, you got anything you want to add in the last 5 minutes?
Let's see. About the Hobbit. No, yeah. Well, I mean, this is irrelevant because I should use this from now on. Because right here, I do have my Canon. I only filmed one video with this. Like, should I use this for more often? Because for most part, I'm using my webcam.
Jeez, yes, you should use this.
What,
that looks like an expensive camera.
No, it is.
I would use it.
Have you used it already?
No, if you see my channel trailer, this is the only time I actually use this camera.
Oh, your channel trailer is the one that was it? Dude, I would use it.
That did look very good.
I mean, it adds an extra step to your freaking post-processing.
I'm looking at it right now.
But, I mean...
Yeah, that's like the only reason why I just did not...
That's why I don't do my face cam much anymore. One, it's killing my iPod, and two, it's an extra step.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, as well, is if you do work... it seems better to your audience, you know.
I know, yeah.
That's why I spent 3 hours editing my videos. Still, puts time into his videos.
I disagree. Like the people that say the face cam make it better, the more work you put into it makes it better. No, my performance is a clear sign. One of my favorite one of my most popular videos of my YouTube channel is Poopy. And then my face cam videos just get shafted, and some of them do good, some of them don't. I don't.
Yeah, that's why to me. Yeah, that's why to me it's like it's not about the quality. Yeah, like it's not about the quality. It's just how the performance is in the video. Like, granted, that trailer thing, it took me a whole day just to do, and then when I got it up there, it actually worked. Yeah. People actually really like that channel trailer. It's just that this just takes a while.
Yeah,
this costs like what, $879? This by itself right here, the Rebel. Canon Rebel EOS T5i. I think this is the newest one.
The only thing I use a face cam for is like live streams and horror games. Like I rarely play horror games, but when I do, not trying to get a meme here.
I don't always.
Dude, I don't always do face cams, but when I do, they're on horror games and live streams. But yeah, that's the only time I really like the face cam. Personally, I feel like, you know, a lot of people watch my videos and, you know, I don't really understand how you can get a whole lot of the gameplay when a gigantic face thing is just covering up at least like 1/8 of the screen, you know. So I mean, there's that.
Man.
Like I agree with the whole thing, but if you edit your videos a lot, I know that people do like the whole doing tons of editing. I personally don't edit my videos that much. I just trim them up and slap them up there.
That's editing as much as you'd hate. That's editing.
Yeah, that's why I did it smart. That's why I took so long to edit all my game videos. I already got every single video you see. They already got done in a month in advance. That's why I want to use this more for more videos. I just don't know what to do with it.
Hey, Nero, we got 2 minutes left. You're supposed to be singing. What happened to you singing? Matt brought up a good point.
All right. Well, here it is. I have Frozen Let It Go on Sing Along.
Oh my God, no!
It was a request, and I've got to abide by a request. So
no, we should all sing it together. Let's see how good we are.
I'll sing it together. Let me pull up the lyrics.
I memorized all the lyrics to Frozen.
Yeah, sadly I memorized it too. This should be interesting.
I gotta pull up the lyrics. I don't know it.
Yes, we should all just sing it at the same time. It's gonna be epic.
We're gonna get content ID games on this live stream.
No, well,
it's gonna be like a million views.
We're not gonna get it on the live stream. He'll just have to like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like cut it. Like I'm gonna try to work around it. They can't contact you on a live stream.
I mean, if anything, we could be considered a cover. We'll be covering the song.
It's gonna be so bad they're not gonna get it. Hold on a minute. I'm pulling up the lyrics right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, everybody just start singing. Yeah, we're about to kill it. Here we go.
All right. Here we go.
You can do
one time you're ever gonna see this.
All right, shh. Count us off.
At 3. I've got mine on video. Sing along. Let's see where this is going. All right.
This is gonna go terribly for me because my audio's like crackly because of the whole sound card thing.
Yeah, this is gonna
sound terrible, but it's also just a teeny bit delayed. So.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
All right, Nero, count us off.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Snow glows white on the
mountain. Not a footprint to see.
The kingdom of isolation.
And it looks like I'm the queen.
The wind is howling
like the storm inside. Couldn't keep it. Heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see the good girl you always I'm so happy. Don't let them know. Well, they know.
Let it go.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go.
Turn away, slam the door.
I don't care what
they say. Let the storm. The cold never bothered me anyway.
It'll never bother me anyway.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are we just gonna stop there?
It's funny how I'm singing the whole song.
No, not the whole song.
Makes everything seem something.
Still going?
And the fear that's one control me can't get
Solo.
me at all. Something. Let's see what I can do.
For me.
Now it just sounds like a bunch of dead people dying. Come on now.
Let it go.
Now I'm free or something like that.
Christ.
Let it
Let
go.
it go. I'm the one with the wind in the sky. Let it go. Let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand.
I will say
Here
on my
I
computer.
stay. Let the storm
Just let him.
rage
Just let him go.
on.
Beautiful.
The
Don't
power,
stop.
yeah, something. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen factors all around. And one throughout crystallized like an icy. Oh, I don't know how to sing that one, but
Like an icy
icy blast.
blast.
There you go. I'm never going back. The past is in the. Oh, hang on, I'm about to hit this high note.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, shit, he's already in front of me.
Like the break of dawn.
Dawn. Let it go. Let it go. The perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. I'm done.
All right.
On my
So
laptop,
Anyway.
I have a
been-
whole video of
this-
me singing that.
this has been oh god,
This is probably the most craziest episode.
this has been
That was
Bubblicious-
terrible.
Yes,
Bubblicious
that was
Talks.
terrible.
And we had a guy with a terrible sound card over there flipping out. We had somebody who never talked. We had Crater who turned it over to me, which was a mistake from the beginning. And then we had the worst cover ever to a song I can't
Hey,
stand
it was
anyway.
Disney.
You should have gotten a dictionary.
It was
because that
Disney.
got Worst and best confused.
It was
That
Disney.
great.
This is probably one of the most interesting episodes.
I mean,
Probably
we're
been
technically
the
part of
most
Disney, right?
Interesting episodes. Because it's funny because Sam, I've noticed, lags. So he hears us late. And
Yeah.
so, like, he'll start talking while we moved on. I noticed that the entire time because he's getting laggy. And Nero over there just didn't say anything. Muffin didn't say anything. And,
Very disappointed in him for not talking less than I did. So.
Yeah.
well,
I'm
This
to
is-
blame for that.
it's time to end it because we are 4 minutes past our deadline. This has been Bubblicious Gaming Talks with my co-host Crater 2001, and this has been Sam Star Wars. Wait, what's your name again? Sam Warstars. Whatever.
You're the third person to figure out that it was actually Star Wars. No one else has figured out that Wars. Thank you very much for having me. You know, to be
Nero
a guest
and
on
Muffin
this.
had him. And if you go to me and Crater's channel, we'll have these two guys on our featured channel list for about a week. I have them on there till a time to the next show, and then you guys will be off there. So in that week, make sure you visit me or Crater's channel so you can subscribe to their places, or go directly to the link that's in the description below. Make sure you add us all on Twitter if we all have one. Mine's at BubGaming, at Crater2001.
Mine's the same as my YouTube, and it says right there.
Nero and Muffin, do you have a Twitter?
We have two, but I'm just gonna put on one of them. Here we go.
At Nero Death.
Mine is just
Yes.
at SamWarsstars.
And then, so make sure you follow us on all our social media networks so we can keep in touch. Hopefully that we do a couple of collaborations in the future. And make sure you stick around for another show that will be coming up soon with another Crater 2001 Talks, or unless it's mine, Bubblicious Gaming 2001 Talks, or 2001. I just said Bubblicious 2001.
What I know, yeah.
Dang.
That's the collaboration. That's the collaboration.
Anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining. I want to thank SamWarsstars, and I want to thank Nero and Muffin for actually coming out and being here on time. That's much appreciated.
Hey, turn on my lower third.
Dope, Nero, you don't understand. We've had people extremely late. You're on time in my book.
Oh man.
And I want to
That
thank
makes me feel good.
Crater 2001 for letting me take over the show for one
Yeah,
time.
you did great, man. Surprisingly, we actually had more viewers here, and actually people commented.
Yeah.
Keep him as the
So-
host. You see, you get more views.
Yeah, so I was like,
Mix
this
up
was
the host a
different.
little bit. Make me do it for a little while. But I appreciate you, Crater. I love being on the channel with you. Love being in collaboration with you.
Thank you very much for having me, by the way.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for coming out, man. Thanks to everybody.
I'm
I've
glad I
noticed
could.
the freaking Crater's thing on the Maker forums has exploded when it comes to this talk
That's
thing.
great.
But if anyone out there wants to be on Crater 2001 Talks or Bubblicious 2000, oh god, I said it again, Bubblicious Talks, make sure you go on the Maker forums, find his thing, and talk to him, or you can contact him directly, or contact me, and I'll see if I can fix you in. I'm only the co-host, so I might not have all the power in the world. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Crater, you can take it away since you're the one in charge of the live and offline control.
Yes. So as always, it's Crater 2001 and Bubblicious Gaming signing off, and catch you guys later.
See ya.
See you guys.